who won round one, according to all 5 judges. Oh my! Defend yourself at all times! Grunhard with a big right hand KO! Fight the ring! We've got to fight the ring!
Any questions? Touch glove.
Rumblings throughout the Accor Hotel's arena here. They're expecting something special between Hammerlane and Kamayo. Let's see if they get what they want.
Fight!
Scheduled for 3 rounds. Hammerlane in the white. Kamayo, who comes out firing, wears black. Another front kick and a right hand there from Kamayo. His best punching around.
This is how Kamayo fights, and you always think he's out.
Oh, he may be out! What a shot from Hammerlane! And Kamayo is face down on the canvas.
Just as I said that.
And it's over. Kamayo stumbling through the ropes. What a performance by the good boy.
Just as I talked to his team, they promised if Zinedin's going to land the shot, Kamayo's going right out, and there it shows.
Zinedine Hammerlane with perhaps the best performance of his career. A weathered vet.
Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like.
They are not touching gloves, Joe.
Judge.
This is gonna be a barn burner. Grunhard in the white gloves. Harut Grigorian pacing back and forth wearing black gloves. The winner of this fights for the world title against either Nicky Holskin or Cedric Doumbé. And it was Grunhard who won round one, according to all 5 judges. Oh my! Defend yourself at all times! Grunhard with a big right hand KO! Fight the ring! We've got to fight the ring! People are attacking Myrtle Grunhard! It's insanity!
Grigorian is still out, bleeding on the floor.
Harut Grigorian turned his back on his opponent. The referee hadn't stopped it. Hey, Grunhard had every right to throw that punch. There are no standing 8 counts, and now we have a brawl in the ring.
There's mayhem everywhere.
Someone will be charged with assault and battery, that's for sure. I'm not quite sure who it was that attacked Grunhard. Had to be either a friend or someone from the corner of Harut Grigorian. Meanwhile, blood is pouring out of Grigorian's face as he lays on the canvas.
Gentlemen, do you understand the rules that you're fighting to? Yes, sir. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Good luck to both of you. Break.
No one has been able to beat Super Elvis Gashi tonight. Josh Johnsey gets his chance. He's a heavy favorite, Joe. What does Josh Johnsey need to do to win this fight? Gashi said his dream was to fight for glory. He's been offered other organizations. You know, Josh Johnsey might be hurt here a little bit.
Yeah, his legs look like they're wobbling under him. Not too sure if he's got his...
They are. Johnsey's in trouble here, real trouble here. Elvis lands a shot, and now Johnsey's got Bambi legs. Elvis Gashi looking to send this crowd into a frenzy. Can he come in out of nowhere and beat the 5th-ranked fighter in the world? Johnsey is down!
1, 2, wow! 3, 4, 5,
Josh Johnsey,
7,
obviously
8.
in serious
Gloves up.
trouble.
Gloves up.
Paul Nichols says, do you want more? He does. Gashi comes running at him like a bull. A flying knee. Josh fighting back, but he's down again.
1.
This is the stuff dreams are made of. Elvis Gashi, 3 weeks ago, didn't have a fight of this caliber. He was going to fight on the undercard against a nobody. And here he is against one of the biggest somebodies in the world.
Everyone in this theater is on their feet.
Josh Johnsey, it's got to be over. And it is. Elvis Super Gashi has shocked the kickboxing world.
I did not expect this from Gashi.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves if you like. Back up.
Duke said he promised his 2 children, aged 5 and 7, that Daddy won't come home without winning this tournament. He said, I can't lose tonight. I promise my kids. Let's see if he comes through. Fight! Zubko wearing the black gloves, Dude in the white. Hey, listen, Dude's gonna slow down after his initial onslaught. I'm gonna knock him out before the third round.
Just landed a good low kick, Zupo.
Oh, lights out! Zuko walked right into a right hand. Can he get to his feet?
5, 6.
I don't know. It's over. The Dream Crusher has crushed another soul here tonight in Amsterdam.
That has to be the perfect semifinal start for Michael Duke. No damage, one-shot knockout power.
He made it look so easy, and Joey didn't seem to put a lot behind that punch.
No, it just perfectly timed. Zupko was coming in and bang, just caught him on the chin.
Zupko still doesn't know what country he's in.
Let's see how it was set up.
Check yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like.
Hesty Gurgus, as we've been telling you all show, has never lost in Amsterdam, and he takes a lot of pride in that fact, Joe.
He does, and this is why he's extra motivated for this. He said he had one of the best training camps. His coach, Tom Herrings, one of the most legendary coaches in the game, says he's better than ever.
Is the game plan as simple as that? Who can land their particular strike better?
Well, I think so. It's going to be Brestovac trying to keep moving.
Oh! Lights out in Amsterdam! Brestovac, the left kick to the head, and Rico Verhoeven's breath has been taken away too.
Just as I said how he sets it up, he did it. He came in, landed some good low kicks, body kicks, and then just when you don't expect it, that high kick comes out of nowhere.
Well, Brestovac told us yesterday, listen, I'm going to win this fight, and I'm going to do it so dominantly that Rico Verhoeven and everyone else has to take notice, and how can you not notice what he just did there?
Yeah, and it was actually Gurgus who threw a body kick, and then Brestovac returned right back with that high kick that just hit the temple over the glove of Gurgus. Perfectly timed.
That's about a 240-pound left head kick by a Croatian.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Judge.
Fabio Pinca holds a win over Muay Thai legend Sanchai, but if he wins this tournament tonight, it will be the second biggest accomplishment of his career for sure.
Yeah, definitely was one of the only non-Thai fighters to beat Sanchai. Beautiful combination, changing levels.
Some of those punches are blocked, but still, it does not look good for Buazerov.
But even they're blocked, what it's doing is it's shutting down Anvar's output. If Pinka's throwing, it's really hard for Buazerov to get going.
Oh! A left hand out of nowhere! It's a home run shot for Anvar Buazerov! Have you ever seen something like that?
I did not expect that to come at all. That's the punching power he said, and he actually called that before. He says he has the power to shut down Pinka, and he just showed that.
He shut him down, and he shut him off. Watch this. It's a knockout of the year contender for sure.
What a powerful left hook. Pinka was getting a little too comfortable with his hands down in his combinations, but that's when...
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions? Touch gloves.
So here we go, Joe. Who do you give the edge to in this bout?
Well, it's going to be that experience of Pepanarung. It's going to be a very hard task for Double Z to get past that left kick.
According to MMA odds breakers, Pram Mukal a plus 135 underdog. It's Sugari who is the favorite. He's wearing the black gloves, and they already are trading kicks and punches. And it seems really that Pepanarung really doesn't need to do it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Knockout of the year! Knockout of the year!
Wow, he finally mixed that kick to the head, caught right on the button. He's out cold.
The best left kick you will ever see, ladies and gentlemen. A lightning bolt from Pepanarung, Pram Mukal.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Pet kept throwing those body kicks, but then finally mixed that left kick to the head. Zuhairi put his arms down to block the body kick, but Petch had a different fight plan planned in his head.
Pram Mukal, the professor.
Okay, guys, you know the rules. Break is break, stop is stop. Questions? Okay.
Luca vows not to get into a war this time. He's going to play it safe, going to play it smart. We'll see if he can. Duke will try and make that impossible. The final fight in the trilogy. Duke in the white gloves, Ilunga wearing black. We had 5 knockdowns in their first or their second encounter last December. Ooh, and that right hand got Duke backpedaling.
Yeah, they're exchanging good power combinations.
Oh, right hand and Duke goes down and snaps on the canvas. Let's see if he gets up.
3, 4,
The mouthpiece is out.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He doesn't make the count. And Daniel Luca claims the trilogy with a knockout in round 3.
Wow, perfectly timed shot. You had Duke opening up with his power punches, which compromises your defense, and Ilunga took full advantage of that.
Daniel Ilunga gets the job done via KO.
This Duke was trying to land some knees walking in, but there goes Ilunga throwing that overhand right, perfectly placed.
We've seen 2 spectacular knockouts tonight.
Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. World title fight, I expect you to fight for it. Any questions? Touch gloves if you like.
Rico never fights with emotion, but he's full of it tonight. He vows to knock Big Ben out. And we all know the story of how David slayed Goliath. Can Goliath slay Rico? Here we go. 5 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world. Some complain that Rico's not a closer. He's not a finisher. He's not a knockout artist. Is he going to prove everybody wrong here? The head kick started the sequence. An overhand right and another one. Oh, Sadiq's against the ropes. It's a standing 8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The mandatory 8 count.
Gloves up. Gloves
Rico
up.
promised a knockout in the 5th round. Is he going to get it? Sadiq was out. Sadiq is on his feet. It's all over. It's all over.
Just as Rico predicted, he wanted to take this fight into the 5th round and get the finish in the 5th round, and he did just that.
The king still reigns supreme. What a fight! Rico Verhoeven, the heavyweight champion of the world.
And once he found that right hand, he just kept following it, and there was that cumulative damage from all those punches that put Ben Sadiq to the mat.
What a closing sequence for Rico Verhoeven. He took Jamal into deep water and he drowned him.
Lot of good credit to Ben Sadiq to staying in there, trying to land his good shots, and he did some good damage, but what Rico did here was just incredible, and it started with that left high kick.
Touch him up, step back, good luck to you both.
So here we go, Joe. A heavyweight tournament we've been talking about for a couple months now. Benjamin Adegbuyi taking on D'Angelo
All the way
Marshall
back,
in our first
back.
semifinal. Who do you
Ready?
like?
Well, it's a close fight, but
Let's go.
I think I give a slight edge to Adegbuyi just with his tournament experience. And I just think he has that edge and that power that could slow Marshall down.
Marshall likes to start red hot. Look for a high kick right away.
That's what he needs to do. Marshall needs to put pressure on Adegbuyi.
Nice
Let him get comfortable.
Going right after each other. Adegbuyi ate a right hand there.
Hey, step back, box.
Fighters have 2 opponents.
He just put D'Angelo Marshall on his knees.
5.
And it's over. Marshall doesn't know where he is.
Okay, baby. Okay.
Decisive, destructive power.
Couldn't have been a better semifinal start for Adegbuyi, and that's the power Adegbuyi has. He's very precise, he's very calculated, and that was a beautiful finish for Adegbuyi.
We
said Marshall likes to start red hot. Well, Attic Bowie, with his experience, with his pedigree, landed a counter punch for the ages, and Marshall didn't know what hit him.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get too aggressive. You tend to leave your chin open, your hands a little low, and Attic Bowie took advantage of that.
It happened so fast. Let's watch it again. Joe, take us through it.
Well, it was all Marshall really coming out with a lot of pressure. And